change my seating a little bit now that we got the new setup on.
Yeah. I feel like we should be sitting on a porch in Atlanta with that drink you got over there.
Atlanta?
Hot Lana.
That's racist, bro.
What? You don't think of the South?
This is Oklahoma right here.
When you think about drinking,
It's Oklahoma tea.
Drinking some iced tea out of a mason jar.
That's Oklahoma tea.
You hear me okay?
Yeah.
You good?
Atlanta.
Mississippi?
Mississippi. You just keep going, Joe.
But you're claiming
Just
Oklahoma.
keep going, man.
You're claiming Oklahoma with that
Yep.
glass jar.
Oklahoma style.
What makes it an Oklahoma iced tea? What's that? What's it? Is it just a regular
Because my
black tea?
family's from Oklahoma, so it's not racist for me to say that.
You're the one who's bringing up race. I never
No.
even thought of race.
No,
When I
what
was
were you
thinking
thinking?
I was thinking of just
What kind of people live out there? Mr. Joe?
Is it black tea?
What?
Is it black
It
tea?
does just so happens to be black tea.
That's what I'm
This tea,
asking.
but
It has nothing to do with what are you getting at, AJ?
Atlanta, there's a lot of black people there.
I've never been.
So why did you say iced tea's from Atlanta, fool?
No. When I see it's not just the iced tea. It's the glass jar that's being drank out of. I think of like sitting on a porch, maybe on a porch swing, on a hot summer's day,
So,
drinking iced tea out of a glass mason
In
jar
Atlanta, Georgia.
in the South.
All right. Hey, me,
Doesn't necessarily need to
my
be
family in
Atlanta.
Oklahoma, they used to make moonshine, and they used to use these jars. So we always had a lot of these jars sitting around.
Okay.
So that's why I have it.
Was there some residual left over in the?
No, I could just claim it.
Oh, okay.
And it's all good because it's my family.
So it's black tea. What is it sweetened with?
With sugar.
Jugar. Okay.
Sugar.
Regular sugar? Not
Regular.
no sweet and low?
No,
No Splenda?
not today.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll use a sweet and low, though, if I'm out. Because it sweetens it up right away. You don't got to put like if you have a big glass, and you want it to get all sweet, you have to put a lot of sugar. So if you're doing packets,
Yeah.
one sweet and low will do the,
That's a lot of ice.
yeah.
How many ounces is that?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Moving on.
So up to here's 24.
Okay. So I'd say with that amount of ice, you're probably looking at
32.
what?
I bet you it's 32.
Okay. Of
Quart.
liquid.
I bet you it's a quart, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. That would be a lot of sugar.
Do you like tea?
I do. Growing up, we it's something that kind of faded away with time. But I remember growing up, we always had like a pitcher of iced tea
Yeah.
in the fridge at my grandma's house.
My mom makes it because you know how you make it outside? When I was growing up, she would make it outside, like in the sun. You put the bags with the
what's it
water.
called?
Sun tea.
Sun tea, yeah.
But once I got to be like in high school and stuff, I remember she would just boil it on the stove and then make it into iced tea. She makes like a big, like a pot kind of.
Yeah.
And then she'll pour it into a pitcher and then
That's like what we did.
put ice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we kind of cheated. I don't ever remember like in my family doing like sun tea. I remember seeing other families
That's
do
old
that.
school. But you remember that? Like walking around and seeing
Seeing it set right
jug.
outside on the step.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I wonder what the health facts to that are, if there are any.
Got some vitamin D.
Or that people think.
Vitamin D
maybe,
infused from the sun.
Wow.
Powerful rays.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
But yeah, at my grandma's there was always a pitcher of iced tea. I remember my uncle's always drinking iced tea, so that's why it was always there.
I think some people don't snap that it has caffeine. So, like, you got to be careful because it has caffeine. Like, people are like, oh, I don't drink caffeine. I drink iced tea, though. But there you go. It has caffeine.
That's pretty common.
But you can get decaffeinated tea. I like that.
That's
to
pretty
make
common knowledge, don't you think? Like if you don't know tea doesn't have caffeine, it's probably a lot of other things you don't know that you
There's
should.
a lot wrong with you, man.
I don't know.
Have you always known that? Yeah.
Yeah. I remember being young and like being a little sugar fiend, man. And like I would get the tea that was already made, make a glass of it, and then I would add a bunch of sugar on the down low. I'd hide it and make it like super sweet.
That's funny.
I would do the same thing with
Classic
cereal.
kid, bro.
Have I ever talked about this? About with cereal?
No.
Bro. So during the summer, this was during the summertime at this age, it was like a free for all because my mom was at work, my dad knows what the fuck he was doing. So it's basically just me and my brother, my sister. And so morning breakfast we'd have like some basic ass cereal like Cheerios or Chex, regular Chex, like the rice Chex. And bro, I'm not kidding you. I would put like fucking pound of fucking sugar in that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So every
it'd be on the bottom.
On the bottom, and every scoop I'd get, I would fucking I'd scrape the bottom and get a little bit of milk and cereal.
Yeah,
Boom.
and it has like sugar, right? Like
Bro,
whole sugar.
so good. I'd always get busted though, cause my dumb ass, I would put too much sugar than I would eat. So like, and I wouldn't rinse it out right. Cause I was a kid, I didn't know.
They would see that.
I was like, when the age I'm talking about, I'm talking about like maybe like 4 or 5 years old at this point,
Wow.
and but I'd have to sneak it. I remember sitting at the table and I'd be like scoping everybody out, and then like they'd be at the sink. My dad would be at the sink, or my brother would be at the sink with his back turned. And I would just pour some, and I would just be like, I'd mix it in real quick, and then just be sitting there, and it'd be hidden at the bottom. It was like the perfect trap.
Wow, yeah.
But I wouldn't eat all this. I wouldn't eat all the sugar out of the bottom, and then I would half-ass rinse it. So there'd be a bowl in the sink with fucking like a fucking half pound of sugar.
I know what it looks like. Yeah.
In the bottom, and they'd be like,
"That's funny.
What the fuck are you doing?" They know it was me.
Yeah. Wow. I remember that. I would do that too, if I could, when I could, because I remember having Rice Krispies, like plain cereals in the house. Kids just don't know, like, because EBT came along for people, and that just got rid of all those plain sugars, those plain cereals.
Got the good shit.
Yeah, they're like, why would I have to buy the cheap regular shits? No, they can buy the good stuff.
Did you ever do this? This was a little. This reminds me of that just because talking about the sugar. So you get a Ziploc bag. You'd get a Kool-Aid packet, right? A Kool-Aid packet. You'd put the Kool-Aid packet into the Ziploc, and then you'd get sugar, a bunch of sugar, and put it in the Ziploc in there and mix it all up. And then you would it'd be like your own dip and dot or dip a stick mix.
I remember like being all jealous watching kids with those. Because I remember that was kind of a thing.
Yeah. Why couldn't you do it?
Bro.
You got to sneak them. I had to sneak them.
No.
I would sneak a Ziploc one day. I would sneak a packet of Kool-Aid one day, and then I'd sneak some sugar the next day, and then I'd mix my concoction.
Yeah.
I'd show up to school ready to fucking dip all day. Just lick your finger, stick it in there, plop.
Yeah. I remember watching kids being like, damn, that's pretty cool.
You could have done it. There's nothing stopping you.
I don't know. We didn't really have Kool-Aid.
Okay.
In the house.
Yeah.
Like, my mom, bro, like, she's kind of like, there's certain things that very rare.
We don't need that.
You know where I drank a lot of Kool-Aid was across the street at Josh's house, at Barry's house and stuff like that.
I'm sure he had the
Pop-Tarts all the time. Kool-Aid all the time, dog. Like, fucking.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, my mom really, long story short, if we had Kool-Aid packs, that was probably, like, pretty rare and something kind of special. And it's like, I wasn't going to, like, get, like, beat if I stole one probably, but I don't know. I didn't really ever. They weren't around really. You know what I mean?
It is wasteful because you never finish that shit. I'll tell you, as one of those kids that had it, you never finished it.
Yeah,
but
it backfired on me though. All that stuff, because I think finally when I was grown and I was able to do what I wanted,
do it. Go do it right now.
Yeah, I will. I will.
No. Make your own dip-a-stick.
But I was like, I wanted to like splurge all crazy once I was like grown and got my own place and got to do what I wanted.
Different ways though at that point, because your mind was different. You splurged in different ways. You weren't going out and buying Kool-Aid and fucking.
No, but yeah, like gummies. Go buy eat as much fucking chips as I want or whatever, you know.
So
I remember that though, like really well. what you're talking about.
So and I think it was already past its prime as far as like a good thing to do. Like I think I was already past it, but I remember it was a thing in school. Like one day somebody got in trouble for it, and they're like, "We don't want to see you with baggies of fucking powder at school."
Well, they're
Because
dumb.
kids were running around with little baggies of fucking powder. Like,
They're
you can't
dumb.
have that.
I remember them like snorting pixie stick shit stuff and stuff, like and getting in trouble, not being able to have pixie sticks and stuff because they were fucking acting dumb. Some
All
of
the
the
retarded kids.
Yeah. That's not a word anymore, huh?
Huh?
Like, I'm not trying to get into
In
that,
my
but that's
vocabulary.
no, I know, but like it's funny because like that was like a word when we were growing up. Like, I was anyway. The candy and stuff thing, that's some wild shit. I remember like lime salt. Remember for a while people were always having lime salt and stuff, but like I would get my ass beat, bro.
I was always a bitch when it came to the sour stuff, like the Airheads and stuff. I was
Yeah, you didn't care for it?
No, I was like, no, I'll avoid that.
I would get my ass kicked like for things like that, I would get in trouble too, like, and I wouldn't even care about that. Like, my mom would like take privileges away. It'd be like if I got busted like doing some dumb shit, she'd be like, "Oh, we're not going to the dance this Friday," and I'm just like, "What the fuck?" Like that would be like the worst thing she could do, or like something like that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna something I really wanted to do. You're not gonna get to go with Matt to Hinkle on Saturday or something, that we had planned.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
fuck.
So I knew not to fuck up, bro.
So that was so it only took like one or two of those before you learned.
Yeah. So I wouldn't.
That's the best way to hit the kid though, is to fucking take away stuff like that.
But the thing is to stay true. Like, my mom would stay true even if it inconvenienced her. See, that's what the thing is. The parents these days, they want the easy route.
They threaten it, but then they give in.
Because they want the easy route. They don't want to get inconvenienced on top of it. For instance, like, they take away the tablet. Now they got to entertain the fucking kid.
Go to the party for 4 hours. Leave me alone.
Yeah, and now they can't have their drinks. But my mom, she's hardcore. She don't give a fuck. Like, if she had to cancel her shit, if she had to interrupt, do whatever the fuck, not to get to watch whatever.
But it worked.
Yeah, it worked. Fuck yeah. That's where it gets you. The privileges. Get you on the revocation of the privileges.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine like having kids in today's age, like raising kids, like
and it's out of your control. So what happens like this when you raise them all crazy, like not all crazy, raise them what you think is right, raise them by what you know and your household rules, and then you send them to fucking school or send them to wherever, like send them somewhere where you thought shit was going to be okay, and next thing you know, it's just, your kid is just fucking
exposed.
The world exposed and just
to all these little fucks.
Yeah, bro, and it's just, and they think that's how they want to be, and that's how they like. You know how kids are. That's how we were too. Like, it's like you think you want to be this and you want to be that because you seen it and it's fucking cool on TV or some dumb shit. Fucking stupid, bro. I remember me fucking. I could just talk for myself, like
from my experience too. We
watching TV or this or that, even since I was little, bro, and wanting to be something I'm not, and like I could have just went a total different route and shit would have been better. But why are kids like that? And then too, you could just tell them whatever. You can try to beat that shit in their head, and they just think so fucked up.
But not even like talking about obviously like our experience, but just in today's world is what I mean.
Fuck,
even
it's
worse.
hard. Yeah, worse, way worse, way worse.
Imagine if we had fucking
the phone,
the fucking phones, bro.
You can see anything, ask anything. It's just ridiculous.
Just that piece of technology alone, how that would have changed everything for us growing up.
Yeah, I know.
For the worse, obviously. We're lucky, I think.
It's a lot, but yeah, no, we're lucky for sure. But that's why everything's like, now we're at a point where all the generations behind us are all that's all they know. So it's just, the world's different now. It's like changing slowly because, yeah, the people that had to grow up without them are getting old.
In your mind, what do you see yourself as?
Like old? Or what do you mean? Old?
Yeah.
Fucking, like, what do you mean? It's, yeah, well, so
but
it's
you're not.
Life just goes by fast. No, I feel good. I mean, I could get in some better shape, but I think I don't feel super old or nothing, but I mean, I'm almost 40.
Oh, I can't start talking about
so
that
when
number
I'm
yet,
40.
man. 37 years old, man.
I mean, at least your life's for sure half over, even if you're gonna live.
Got 2.5 years before you can talk about that.
No, I know, but I'm just trying to say, like in general. So,
but even then, like, I don't know. We talk about so much shit on here. I don't want to fucking. If I'm talking about something we've talked about, let me know. But just like how growing old now is different. You know what I mean?
yeah, fucking Joe. You always go back to that shit, dog.
If we've
you
talked
take some
about
testosterone
this,
or
let
what,
me
dog?
know.
Oh yeah, bro.
All we talk about.
It's all good. No, that's whatever.
No, I'm just saying.
You're right to a point, but
I think we
gotta eat your veggies, man.
I think we missed that cutoff. Like I think we might be good.
Yeah.
We just gotta stay as healthy as we can until we're like 45, and then I think once we're about 45, then the shit's gonna be like normalized, and then we'll be hanging out about that age and that health. So we gotta stay as healthy as we can for the next 10 years or so, give or take. And then I think we'll be locked in at that health and that age. I think they'll find a way to like freeze everything.
Wow. Yeah, maybe.
And then slowly start reversing.
Benjamin Button. I don't know, man. That's cool. We'll see how it goes 10 years from now.
My body's been fucked up though this last week. Like my back, it's been all locked up like a.
Ugh. No wonder you asked me like that. I felt some weird emotion behind it. Like, what do you feel, or what did you tell me? Like, what do you call yourself, or something like that? And I was like, old.
How do you classify yourself?
Yeah, you've been feeling old or what?
My body.
Fuck. What's wrong, man?
Nah, just the
What's
same,
happening?
Just the same old shit.
Your back, your feet.
My back. My shoulders are all right. My knees are all right. My back. Those are my three trouble zones.
The plantar, though.
Oh, that's been good.
Oh, okay.
That's almost resolved itself completely. But if it's not one thing, it's
gone.
another.
He's gone.
I've been dealing with that for months, and then
Yeah.
fucking it finally starts to feel better, and now my back's locking up like a fucking.
What happens?
I don't got no mobility. It feels like it's all rusty.
Fuck. That's rough, man. Yeah. I'm lucky that I feel pretty damn good. Even though I'm not the healthiest motherfucker, to say the least. My back, I mean, I usually don't. Sometimes it's a little sore, but that's like from sleeping wrong or something. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Bro, I fucking, there was a coyote in my backyard,
Oh,
2 days ago, bro.
How big was it?
It was just a regular size, I'm guessing, full grown, normal size.
Okay. Regular ass.
But I've never seen them this far in. Like, I've seen them next to the houses, next to the ditches. Mm-hmm. But so I walked out and it jumped to the backyard over there, right? But I'm scared it might fucking have. They might try to make a den in this yard right here next to me because it looks so fucked up, right?
It's all fucking.
And so
the Badlands.
This fucking coyote, bro, it fucking wasn't even that scared of me. It jumped the fence, and then once it was in that yard, it was just looking at me.
Yeah, no, they have no fear.
And I threw a rock, right? You could zoom in if you want. See it? So I threw a rock at it, and I couldn't get all the way over there, but I got close to it, and it rustled the bushes, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, it jumps the wall like a deer. It jumped that wall.
They're agile.
It jumped it like nothing, bro.
One leap, yeah.
But I was thinking, like, what if you let your dog out at night and there's like 3 in your yard, bro, in your backyard? They fucking just start mauling it. Might not die, but I'm just saying, like, fucking.
I think Anubis could. They're scared, bro. If they heard Anubis's bark, they would run.
You think?
They'd run initially, and then they'd probably scope it out.
All right. Well, I've been looking at.
Don't get me wrong. They got more balls when there's more of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been looking at some crazy videos though, where they have some badass dogs, and I've heard of this, but I've never really looked too much into it. They have dogs that they guard the livestock. Mm-hmm. It's fucking dope. So like people will put cameras, and they'll show. They'll have narration on top of the camera views, but they'll show like a couple nights footage, like last night's footage, and he'll be like, "There's the coyotes, you can hear them," and then all of a sudden, like you can hear them in the distance, and all of a sudden the dogs are crashed out and they fucking wake up, bro, and then you see the dogs go out of the barn, and then all the goats are in the barn. Yeah. And the dogs go and they do it like a 3-point setup, bro. Like they know what's going on, so they can see all the angles. Mm-hmm. And if the coyotes try to roll up, they're gonna get fucked up by these big old dogs, bro. Yeah. It's pretty sick. But they're like, it's in their DNA, it's in their blood. They're fucking. That's what they're bred for. Protectors. These dogs. And the goats, they know too to go fucking duck down as far as they can in the back of the barn. It's pretty sick, bro.
Well, don't get it twisted, man. Coyotes, as I like to call them.
They're sneaky, no?
They're sneaky, and they're wolves when it all comes down to it. So I know I've told this story before on the podcast. I heard this on another podcast. So I'm just regurgitating some shit that's already out there. But there was a retirement community in Arizona, and it was like, nice upscale area on the outskirts of the desert. Probably Phoenix, maybe Scottsdale. And I
remember hearing this.
And these coyotes, they were picking off these old folks. These old folks would go on their walks.
I've never heard of this.
Around the property, and the fucking coyotes would fucking in packs, bro. It only really take one or two because they're old. They can't run. Fucking, and they'd fucking grab them, bro, and kill them.
Pull them into the bushes.
Pull them into the desert.
Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's wild. I thought you were going to... Dude, that story... You fucking went somewhere. I never knew that story was going to go that way, bro. You fucking...
I'm serious, man.
Holy fucking shit, so, bro. What the fuck?
Fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
Your fucking grandma, grandpa, fucking... they got pulled into the fucking desert.
Come here, doggy. And all of a sudden...
blocks on their...
And then they come out the bushes, no? Like, damn.
I think of the hyenas and the Lion King, bro.
Fucker trying to fucking pull it, bro. Pull him off the bike trail so they couldn't see it,
Get that motherfucker in the bushes. Come on.
Johnny, they're talking to each other, the coyotes. Yep. Johnny, pull that motherfucker.
They fucking yip.
Once you're in them bushes, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Once they pull you all the way off that road, imagine like the other old man trying to help the other old fucker, bro. Like, come on, like trying to pull him up.
Go for help! I gotta let you go.
Fucking yeah. Oh my god, that's like a fucking South Park shit.
So that's a thing.
Wow, and then, dude, that is like a gory story. I never heard of that. Rip their throats out and shit. No, fucking. You're like, these old people are just missing from the old folks home.
They fucking found parts of them, bro.
Imagine they think the first like few that go missing, they think they're just like wandered off and shit. And then like you said, they thought the dementia set in, and they're like just like call the cops, report them missing, like it's like nothing, right? Call their family. Oh, they're they wandered off, and then all of a sudden they find out that the coyotes are killing them. That's crazy, bro. Fuck.
Never heard of that.
That's true. That's a fucking horror movie, bro.
That's a good movie.
But anyway, so I was wondering, I need to get I wanted to get a little 22 long rifle in case I got to just start murking coyotes right here.
Yeah.
Because I could have murked that one easy if I had a 22 long rifle.
Why you gonna do that?
Well, I don't want them to kill my dog or kill a dog if I have, or whatever the fuck's going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do that. You gotta find a way to scare them off. That's a big one. Look at that one.
It was that size?
Nah, it's bigger, bro.
That's a wolf, no, that one?
This one's a wolf. This story that I'm talking about is old, bro. I heard about this like a decade ago. This is new. 2 people were bitten on Saturday. 4-year-old was walking with family.
They got rabies and shit, huh?
They're chicken shits too. They'll go after like kids and old people. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because it's small.
Because they know it's easy.
The chickens and shit.
Midgets. Fucking. So another one is they've been known to do this. This is just them in their community. Like as far as like coyotes go, they can play injured.
Oh shit! Play possum. Nah, but I got something I want you to look up.
Tell me.
This lady trying to scare off a mountain lion with the broom. Did you see that? It was just viral.
Where was this at? What state?
I don't know, but it was just viral. I seen the other day. It's fucking hilarious.
Viral videos. Is it in the road?
That's it.
Is it right here?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Look at that thing's fucking.
What the fuck?
That thing's fucking
what is
huge.
This lady doing?
Dude, look at its paws.
Bro.
That looks like a cougar, homie.
Look at the paws. Look at the shoulders.
That's one of them thick ones, bro. What is she
doing? Tell me this thing attacks her. Why does it say #WeCloud420?
She thinks she's the mama, no? You can't turn your back to those things. Imagine if it just
in the fuck.
Damn.
That's nuts. That's nuts. You got the TV remote?
Yeah.
Can you mute that?
Mute it?
Yeah.
Man, that shit's fucking hilarious.
What the fuck, bro?
Dude, its paws are fucking big, huh?
Let's watch this one more time. Look at that. Look at its look. You got to see the size comparison of it to her when she gets close to it. Look at its head compared to her head.
It looks so stout too. Like it's like a fucking.
It's a thickie.
It's been eating good.
Why is the #WeCloud420?
I don't know. People put hashtags where they want shit like to get viral. Like maybe they get a lot of views putting. She's
like, I got this.
Rawr, imagine if
right
it
when
got
she turns, it jumps on her back. That would have been good. That would have been the best way. That's nuts, bro. Yeah, fuck that.
I got scared off by a little possum. Remember I told you it started hissing at me? I tried to scare it out the road. I pulled up and there was a possum in the middle of the road, and it's like, out? Yeah, because it was at a red light and he was gonna get run over. So I wanted to scare it, so it took off running into the mesa. We were right there on Unser, and I was
night or day.
It was day, but I was at a red light turning, and so my car was stopped at a red light. And so I got out and approached it, bro, and it was like this, like it looked at me, and then it started hissing, and so I was like,
bro, those things, I'm not gonna fuck with you. If that bites you, you know what you got to do? Fucking rabies shots, all that shit.
I was like, I'm not gonna fuck with you. I got back in my car. I told you the story, remember? And then the dude
you never told me about this.
I did. Told it on the podcast. Get this shit, bro. I rolled up. There's a possum in the road, right? Okay. It's fucking in the morning, bro. Like when people are going to work. So the roads are busy. This thing's like, it's sitting down scared, bro, like in the fucking turning lane. I get out and try to like, I'm thinking I could like scare it and it's going to take off running, right? Like to the mesa. Yeah. I get out, bro, and it's staying still, bro, and starts hissing at me. And I go like, and I'm like about to like kick it, right? And it doesn't, I see it's not budging. So I'm like, I'm not fucking with this thing. It looked pretty mean. Got back in my car, sitting there. The turning lane next to me, a car rolls up, a native dude gets out, walks up to it, grabs it by the fucking neck, walks to his car, opens the back seat, throws it in the car, and all I hear is some little kid like, what the fuck, screaming, bro. And he turns to me, bro, and he goes, it was playing possum, huh? And he fucking smiles, and he gets in his fucking car, and we take off.
Bro, you have not told this fucking story on the fucking podcast. Are you fucking kidding me?
I swear to God. Bro, what do you think he was going to do with it?
He was the fucking possum whisperer, bro.
No, he was gonna
make some
like,
possum stew.
I don't know what the fuck, bro. He got out and grabbed it like it was nothing, threw it in the back seat. You heard the kids fucking yelling, bro.
I don't know, bro.
It hissed at me. I wasn't gonna fuck with it.
But so one thing I was gonna say is they fake injuries. So like they fake injuries
possum
to get.
That's what that's called.
Well, yeah, that's what it's called. But like they.
It's because possums do that. That's what it was doing.
Yeah.
The natives, I was playing possum, huh? I was like, bro, like, what the fuck?
He's like, that was a good one, huh? That was horrible. Let's hear your best accent, AJ.
Of what?
Native American.
Hey, brother.
No, that's wrong.
Hey, brother. That's how they talk. They say, they go,
I don't know. I can't fucking find it, but anyway, fuck coyotes. I don't think you need to kill it. I don't think you need to murder it.
Do you have any clear eyes?
Oh, man. You took it too far, man.
Do you have any still reserve?
You took it too far.
You said my best fucking one. Is that good or no?
I run this.
Oh, yeah. That one's pretty good.
That's all I know how to say.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any dark eyes? Oh, man. Was it good?
It was something. Sip your Southern tea there. Brother.
Atlanta. Sip my Atlanta tea.
Hot Atlanta. It's a hot day. Bringing heat. But yeah, I don't think you need to kill the coyote. I just think you need to
scare him.
Scare him. I think he comes in this yard or goes face to face with Anubis. I think they think twice about coming back in this yard.
Maybe they'll be friends.
I doubt it.
No?
He talks a big game. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you're right. They are sneaky. I don't trust them if there's more than one.
Yeah.
They're like.
How strong are they? You think they could pull them over the wall?
Nah, they're pretty frail, man. Because they're all malnourished and shit. They like dig through the trash and shit. They're like fucking raccoons of the.
Yeah. They need some rabbit meat.
They do got some hops though, like you said. So
trip me out.
They're quick. They're quick. They remind me of the hyenas on The Lion King. You know what I mean? They're sneaky. They ain't shit one-on-one, but there's 3 of them. Watch out.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something right now that I heard, and I think it's true, but I have to look into it. That's a lie. That hyenas are solitary animals. I heard that. Yeah, they're not in packs. Like that's a lie. I heard that's a myth.
Did you know? I know we've talked about this. The female hyenas, they have faux dicks. They have fake
like
dicks.
A big clit.
Like a big clit, yeah.
I've seen it before.
I've dealt with this many a times.
Damn. No, so I'm just saying. What is that to scare other fuckers off? Make them think it's a dude or what?
Yeah, it's yeah.
You're like, I don't know if I should fuck with him, man. Is that a real dick or not? That's crazy.
So hyenas, in their packs, the female is the leader.
They run this shit. What the fuck? Fucking Joe. I don't know. No, I don't care. But no, I'm just saying. What do you mean? Like they run? I don't think they're in packs, dog. I heard they're solitary animals. That's a fake one or a real one?
That's fake.
It looks like a snake.
I don't think we can show this on YouTube.
That's a fake one?
Here, this is better. Female spotted hyena reproductive. See clitoris. Look how it hangs. I told you, motherfucker.
So that's a female there.
That's a female. This one we might be able to show. I don't think we can show the fucking...
That's a dude.
The one hanging
that's
fucking
a dude.
dong. That's fake.
That's an erection.
That's fake. Looks hard. Looks like a stick, huh?
What if they do with it? It looks like it could be...
it's all for show.
What if they bite it, like in battle? Like, that could be a liability, that big old fucking thing.
So,
don't you think?
Hold on a second.
That could be like, what if they bite it in battle?
Female.
That's weird as shit, bro. What's it for? Google, what's it for?
Every hyena clan is a matriarchy ruled by alpha female. In the clan's strict power structure, dominance passes down the alpha female's line to her cubs.
So whoever has the biggest fake dong is the leader.
King of the hill. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it?
Let me see a male's erection.
Theirs is like a little mushroom tip, a little tiny.
That's just weird as fuck, bro. That's crazy how God made it all different. That's fucking weird. That is a fucking... I don't know about that info, though.
You don't know? Google's lying to you?
No, I believe it. I'm saying it's fucking weird, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it, is what I'm saying. So the dudes don't have nothing. Look at that.
Look at this one. They show like a Lion King picture of it.
That's funny.
They call it a stubby-wagga is the tail. Get the fuck out of here.
What? How could the danger beans? Did you see that?
That's
his nuts.
That's bullshit.
That was his
beans,
nuts.
That's what it's called?
His nuts. So how come none of the male photos have any kind of anything?
I want to have this on the fucking search. Do male.
Why not, fool?
Let's have. Do male hyenas have a penis? Made me do it, AJ. truth. This myth may come from the fact that spotted hyena females are generally bigger than males and have a pseudo penis, fake penis. These pseudo penises are pseudo phalluses, are paired with testicles, actually fused labia filled with fatty tissue. Both sexes get erections when they're excitedly greeting each other. So you're right. It was that female was erect. Good job, AJ. The fuck? This took a turn. How do we get on
Turn
this?
to the worst.
We're talking about fucking. We're talking about
you brought up that female hyenas
hyena.
have fake penises. That's fucking crazy, bro. Wow.
Okay. Now we know. Now you know.
Well, hyenas are some interesting animals. Wow.
It's kind of scary though, isn't it?
It's weird.
That their females are like.
It's weird.
Down to fucking throw.
So do they? Did the female penetrate with that fucking thing?
Do they?
The female
do they fist each other? I don't know.
No,
AJ.
it's a penis. The female has a penis. Does she do with the other females?
All right. How do?
Put if hyena females. No, I know the answer to this. I think I want to know what the woman does. The woman hyena does with that thing.
What does the female hyena do with
her pseudo penis?
I can't spell pseudo.
There's nothing. Imagine. They give birth to it? Man, this is all just fucked up bullshit, man.
The mammalian pseudopenis appears to be simply for display, though the spotted hyena is an exception. The female spotted hyena additionally uses her pseudopenis for urination. Did you know we were going to do this? Did you know we were going down this road? Pseudopenis for urination, sexual intercourse. She does use it to penetrate something and to give birth. In addition, this makes it difficult for males to mate without a full cooperation of females. I need full cooperation. That's only right. That's how it should be. Which means that mating preferences of the female are predominant.
Wow.
So the females really run the roost when it comes to this.
That's just wild, bro. It's interesting shit. I wonder how they ended up with some special shit and all the other shit. All the other animals are pretty. Other dogs are pretty.
So I did look
old
up
school.
the 7 non-human mammals where females rule the roost.
Those are kind of two different things, though.
Well, yeah, because they don't have fucking fake dicks.
Yeah.
Is that insensitive? Fake dicks. African lion. So the king, although known as the king of the jungle, the African lion actually forms female-led prides. We know that.
All right.
Right? Because they do all the hunting. They're
Okay.
responsible for the food. Spotted hyena. Elsewhere in Africa's savanna, female spotted hyenas dominate clans. They're physically larger than male. They're actually they're larger than the male counterpart too. And they are in command during conflicts with predators. Damn, they step up like that too. They're like, get behind us. African elephant. Leadership is not always about aggression. African elephants live long lives, and matriarchs survive across many generations. Good for them. Orcas. Only one of the species lives in the ocean. Female orcas live into their 90s and remain in their birth area throughout their lives. So the pod matriarch. I wonder if I could find this video. It's totally unrelated, but I saw this crazy video the other day. Bro, it's of a fucking what do they call them? Killer whale. Great white whale. Killer whale killing a shark, bro. It's filmed on this drone, and there's this shark just fucking swimming out in the ocean, and you see this fucking killer whale going like, it had to be at least 80, 90 miles an hour, bro. You just see it, and just fucking spears it right in the side. So hard that the fucking, it probably almost split the shark in two.
Is it an old video?
I think it was pretty new.
All right. Because I've seen some shit like that before.
Well, that's how they attack them. But that's how they kill them. They just headbutt them, basically going like 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Just be hitting like a school bus.
Shit.
So the lemur, 2 species of lemur are female led.
Damn.
Bonobo.
Did you know female monkeys got titty?
Huh?
I didn't know female monkeys got titties like humans, bro.
You never seen that?
No.
Okay. Bonobo.
So that's a dude, this one probably?
Oh, long nips? Yeah. It's a dude.
I'm just saying that trips me out how the females, they got breasts like humans.
You didn't know that?
No. Have you seen that before?
Mm-hmm. All day.
You see it all day?
No, I'm just fucking around. No, bro. Like,
I've never seen that like that.
yeah, okay.
You could put a bra on her.
Yeah. All of them, look.
Wow.
Just hanging about. It's a good episode today. Bonobo.
Some weird shit.
Animal Anatomy, the AJ and Joe show.
That's some fucking weird shit. Dude, change it.
Get them titties off my screen. I didn't know that was going to happen.
That's fucking hilarious. I know, but it's just chilling. Oh, man.
Dang. 40 minutes in, talking about titties, fake dicks.
I went to see that Bob Marley movie.
Oh, okay. Switch it over to that. Okay.
You like Bob Marley?
I do, bro, but he's one of those ones where before we get into your opinion of the flick, which I am anticipating because I was curious myself. Bob Marley's one of those people for me that I feel like he gets like a lot of love from people that one weren't even like around in that time period. 2, they're like kind of like hipster type shit, you know what I mean? And so really don't listen to his music, really don't know what he was about. Kind of just follow along because it's like the cool thing to do. So don't get me wrong, I fall into some of that because I like some of his music, but he was before our time, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
But I wouldn't go as far as to like wear like his face on a t-shirt or like get dreads or like to that extent.
No, that's all
right?
fair. Yeah.
But and then this movie kind of feels like it kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know who this guy is, who's playing him. I don't know anything about it really. It kind of came out of left field for me. So I don't know, but what
So for me,
I
I've
was
been
getting at with that
the last couple of years.
I feel like he gets like a lot of
No, it makes sense.
a lot of fake love. I think.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Go ahead.
There's been like I think this one just they took a while, like, and it was like what am I trying to say? They were making this movie, and then like I know HBO came out with one. Like there's a couple biographies that like at this time like there was I think I don't know if they I don't know
like
if
a biopic because it's like a biopic.
It's no, but I'm just saying like I think they were I think word might came out that they were making this movie and a couple other ones made like you know how they do that like rush to fucking put theirs out first. But supposedly the Sons made this one.
So this should be authentic then.
So it's his sons that were alive his oldest sons that were alive when he was around. Like
So who's this, Ziggy?
Ziggy and Steven.
Okay. So Damien, he don't know this. He's too young.
No, he's young.
He's not. Is he a son or is he a son of a son?
No, he's his son.
Okay.
But so I knew this stuff because I got really into Bob Marley. I had a line cook I worked with one time that was like 10 years older than me, and he knew a lot about Rastafarian and a lot of stuff that had to do with Jamaica and stuff. But
answer me this: Face Off.
What's that?
Is Face Off?
No,
okay.
No, but it was at that same time.
Okay, cool.
It was at that same time, but he gave me a lot of knowledge on like the religion of Rastafarian and stuff like that. And Bob Marley just is a guy that falls into that for him, you know.
Yeah.
But Yeah, no, it's a cool movie. It's just interesting. It's worth a watch, but I wouldn't sit and watch it again. But it was good. It's interesting.
Does it? Go ahead and spoil it because I don't think I'm gonna watch.
No,
it.
it just starts off. It starts off when he's It does a little quick thing right away. It doesn't start off when he's a kid. It starts off when right before he starts getting famous. But so Bob Marley's thing was in Jamaica at the time they were in conflict. They were at war with United Kingdom and shit. We're trying to take over and it was all crazy. But since he was little, he just had a rough life. He was from Jamaica and his dad was white and his mom was black. So they didn't like him, the other kids growing up and shit. You know what I mean? Because he was half white. But his dad was never around. His dad got his mom pregnant and then bailed.
Yeah. Okay. So, I got a list of the producers that will go into that in a sec.
But basically, it's not. There's a couple.
Does it go up to his death?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But everybody knows this. Everybody knows the gist of it pretty much.
I really don't. I don't know a whole lot about his life.
Well, he just what he did was so this is what happened. He was half white and half black.
He was born where? In Jamaica?
In Jamaica, yeah. He was born in Jamaica. His mom moved to the States when he was a young teenager. He met his wife. And
did he live most of his life in the U.S.?
Never lived in the U.S., never even went to the U.S.
So when his mom moved, he stayed?
Yeah.
Okay.
All poor, yeah. And she would, because he wanted to stay for the music and shit and the culture, because that's where he was from.
Okay.
So he lived real poor, met his wife and stuff, and then they became Rastafarian. And he started when he very first started doing music, him and the Wailers, which is his band. It's Bob Marley and the Wailers is the band. But they were together since their teenage years, but they were playing almost like sock hop music, because that was around those times, and then he got really involved in his religion and started making Rastafarian style music.
Okay.
But basically, no, he was just a kind of a revolutionary guy, and he preached a lot of peace and stuff like that, and he wanted to bring peace to Jamaica. He wanted the United Kingdom guy and the head guy from Jamaica that were having it out,
it's
to
a civil
make peace.
War, right?
Not really, because the people from the United Kingdom were all white people from the United Kingdom, and they're
But a war dividing the country is what I mean.
more of a takeover kind of shit.
Oh, okay.
But so he got real involved with that kind of shit, and then started making some money with his music because people liked his music. So then all his money though he gave back to the people. So at his house, people would line up, bro, and if you had issues or whatever, you would go tomorrow to see Bob, and you were gonna line up and wait to see him. And if he wasn't there, he had somebody there, his manager, and he heard your problem and they paid your bill or whatever you needed to take care of.
Yeah.
And that's what he would do with his money. He just made sure he had enough to have a house and a car. And
Yeah.
But the thing was I guess the crazy part was there was a point in his life where he got shot, and a bunch of his homies got shot. They raided his house, the people that wanted to kill him, because some of the black people are for the United Kingdom and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he got all shook from that, bro. He's and he finally was he got a chance to go to France, and so he left to France, bro. And in France, he kind of wanted to change he needed a new refresh on his music, kind of, So basically what he did was out there is he cleared his head and stuff, and then he met this badass guitar player, this young guitar player, and he incorporated him into the Wailers, and it just changed the whole fucking sound, just like classic, he was at the time, so this is in the 70s. Picture just this badass rock guitar player that can just he hears it, he plays it, just started he's a black guy, so he's got a lot of soul too, but he can play hardcore rock style guitar and shit. Mm-hmm. So he starts making music there, and when he was in France, he got an injury in his foot, bro, and
Marley.
It always stayed fucking up his foot, his toe, and he went on tour and shit after that, and around like Germany and Europe and those kind of areas, kind of, right? Because he was out there in France and he's all touring around there. Releases a new album, and the shit just goes fucking mainstream like fuck, bro. And he's supposed to be coming to America, and they make him go to a doctor, his wife and his manager, and the doctor tells him you have cancer. It's a special kind, like a rare kind of skin cancer, and it's a skin cancer. But he had an injury on his toe, and it's not healing because he has cancer. So the doctor tells him you need to cut your toe off. Well, in Rastafarian religion, you don't put knife to skin. That's why they don't cut their hair. So he's a hardcore, like, he lives by that religion. And so in his you know, it's his choice. He doesn't let them amputate, and just begins to get sicker and sicker. Goes back to Jamaica and lives the rest of his life out in Jamaica.
Interesting. I don't know if you remember this, but like growing up, I always remember like just you hear kids talking in school, like stupid kids. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but I remember always hearing about Bob Marley, him like stubbing his toe during a soccer game, and like that's how he.
It's a soccer injury was how he got injured.
But like
no, but it's, you know, like I said. So,
but like as a kid,
yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
The version you hear is so much quicker. Like he stubbed
it. Makes it like that's what caused everything.
It got infected and then he died from that. You know. But yeah, interesting.
Well, he didn't like to go to doctors or nothing, and he lived by his rules, whether they're right or wrong, you know. And he just.
If you look at the producers on the movie, so there's Cedella Marley, I don't know who that is, Orly Marley, Rita Marley, Ziggy Marley, Brad Pitt.
So I'm pretty sure Rita Marley is the wife.
Okay. Rita's Bob's wife?
Yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, married to Bob Marley.
He did make it to Africa for a concert. That's what he wanted. He wanted to make it to Africa, because in the Rastafarian religion, Africa's the motherland. Like that's the motherland of that religion.
The guy who played him, did he actually sing, or was it somebody?
I don't know anything about that part. Like I don't know anything about him. I didn't really hear much about anything. But at the start, before the movie, Stephen Marley, he comes out and it just shows him, and he's like, "Thank you for everybody coming to celebrate this." And I was at filming every day on set throughout this whole movie, and so it could be authentic as could be without my dad, and you know, blah blah blah. And he's like, "Just thank you very much for coming and seeing and enjoy," or whatever. And then it goes to the movie.
Yeah, same there. I didn't think when I first. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he really looks like him.
He doesn't look like him at all. The more you watch the movie, though, he'll grow on you a little bit, though, if you do watch it.
So you give it about a thumb and a half, or what? 2 thumbs up.
It's good. I would give it a watch.
Just one. That's all.
I enjoyed it. I had a free ticket, though.
Yeah, it's hard to judge when it's free.
It was fun, though. I enjoyed it. But I really enjoy Bob Marley and his music and stuff. I don't know.
Excuse me.
You know why I like him a lot? I believe in a lot of what he believed in. You know what I mean? Like, I think, like, he thought, like, pretty. He had a pretty healthy, like, mindset, bro. Like, if more people were like him, there'd be a lot more peace in the world. I'm not saying just like a deadhead pothead, because people associate that with that. But he was just real, like, he would help you if you needed help. Like, and then you did him dirty, though, he'd fuck you up, bro. Like, fuck it, like. Once you did him like totally dirty, like he told, like there's a part where there's a guy that's with him from the beginning, and he tells him, "Never lie to me." That's one rule with this stuff. Like, just don't ever lie to me, or when we move on with all this music and
gives him that
and
Scarface
everything.
Speech.
And he fucking lies to him, bro. And after a while, he ends up stealing some money from him, and Bob Marley finds out and fucks him up, bro. He was almost killed his ass. The wife fucking saved him from fucking. He was gonna fucking kill him with the chair. He was so pissed off. Well, so it's like, I'm sure killing someone's wrong in his religion, I'm guessing, but he was kind of like, he lived by the rules in his head, and he didn't fucking break them for nobody, bro. And what he thought was right, it didn't matter. That's what he did. But like, he just was more kind of that. Like, they told him, "Are you rich?" And he says, "What do you mean rich?" "Well, do you have a lot of money?" He says, "Well, does a lot of money make you rich?" He's, "I don't have these riches. I'm rich with love and life and family. I don't." He didn't think like How am I, like, you could see it when you watch the movie, what I'm trying to say. Like, he didn't understand that. Like, you know, him telling a rich person that, like, him telling a rich person that, the rich person thinks he's crazy. Yeah. The rich person talking to him about it, he thinks that the rich person's crazy. Literally, like, in his head, he doesn't understand why you like money so much. He's like, that's like, what the fuck? Like, that's not what makes you happy. Like, you know? And also, what I thought was cool through the whole movie, he's fucking smoking a spliff through the whole movie, bro. That's cool. Every time. Talking to his kids, smoking a spliff in the car, bro. Playing soccer, always smoking a spliff, bro. But so they don't mention this in the movie, but so in the Rastafarian religion, they smoke weed because they believe it brings you closer to God, but smoking marijuana makes you self-reflectant upon yourself. So it makes you a better person because it makes you self-reflectant.
It does, though. Think about it. It makes you fucking, for me anyway, especially somebody with fucking, who probably self-reflects a little fucking too much. You know what I mean? Fucking constantly fucking anxiety and fucking.
But so what I mean, that being said, I just agree with a lot of the Rastafarian, which a lot of it I think is way out there and it's pretty cuckoo. But that sounds fucked up. I'm not trying to talk shit, but I do think that I don't believe everything in their religion like what they believe, but there's a lot of parts to it. Like those people live really peaceful lives. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know, man. They're just like kind of like, I think of it as a healthy way of thinking and living.
Anything else you saw at the theaters? That's it.
That's it. But I do want to talk about another movie. Have you ever seen Code 8? CODE 8. Code 8.
No, what is it on?
It's kind of one of them B-lister kind of movies, right? But it's on Netflix. And
Code 8?
Code 8. And it's kind of like the only way I could think to explain it right away, it's kind of like X-Men mutant style. Some people are born with these powers. They're not allowed to use them. And it has the guy that plays the Arrow. I don't know if you're familiar with that on WB.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a good movie, I think.
It's a movie or a show?
It's a movie.
Okay.
But I think it's really good. The basis of it, without telling too much, is this guy lives in a society. He has powers. He's called an electric. He's called an electric. And you're not allowed to, like, use your powers. And then the technology is so sophisticated, like, when somebody uses their powers, like, they can, like, within a couple minutes, like know who it is and shit, like by cameras and stuff, like kind of like on Enemy of the State, you know how they find people with cameras
like
and shit.
Like he just used electricity over here.
Yeah, like say like they use it for crime. Like he could fucking turn the fucking alarm system off at the bank, like fucking torch it out, right? Okay. Little things like that. But
it's a Netflix movie.
It's a Netflix movie, okay. And I think it might not be Netflix. No, it's on Netflix right now though.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
So.
Yeah. Because it's on all this other shit, so yeah.
But check this out. It's pretty good, and the base of the movie is this guy, he's an electric. So when you are a mutant kind of guy, everyone else treats you kind of like shit too. Like it's hard for them to get jobs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Well, his mom is sick, bro, and she needs treatment basically for like kind of cancer kind of shit. And he needs to make money to fucking get her into treatment, bro. And he's trying to live right, and he can't get, these guys are treating him like shit, these normal people, and he's trying to just work, and he's not being able to make enough money. So he's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to start using my powers on some fucking crime wave shit and make some money. And that's what the movie's about.
It's got Sung Kang in
it. It does. He's the police officer.
Call him Sung Park. Sung Kang. Okay, I like him.
Well, if you mixed it. But dude, it's actually good, bro. That guy's pretty famous, ain't he? Marcus, the Greg.
He looked like him. At first, I thought it was fucking. I thought it was Michael Fassbender. I was like, get out of town.
But it's a decent movie, and I rewatched it because they just came out with a second one.
Okay. Code 9?
No.
Code 8 Part 2?
You would think. It's just Code 8 something. I'm not sure. But
hour and 38 minutes. Not a bad watch. Interrupting the podcast.
It was just fucking Amazon.
Amazon? Making
but they never even do
Making a stink.
Very rare.
Making a stink. So, okay. So Code 8, 2 thumbs up from AJ. You're going to watch part 2. Is part 2 on Netflix?
I give it a 1.5, bro. I'm like I don't want you to watch it and be like, you said it was your favorite movie. You know what I mean? But I say it's a decent watch. Give it a watch. I think you'll like it.
It is called part 2. Holy shit. That's funny. Code 8 part 2.
Yeah.
Damn it, oh hell. Okay. Got some sad news for you on the Netflix.
I already heard it. It's right here on my paper.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
It's been all over since yesterday.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I don't care that much.
Hit him with it.
You're talking about the brother-son, right? Yeah. So I don't care that much because I don't know where they would go with it, but I was excited to see what they might do. But they ended it just fine.
They did? Okay. And I wasn't gonna bring it up just to shit on fucking the show.
Well, you know what's funny is the main character must have been all sad because I seen a picture of him and then they put some wording like
his reaction or something.
Like him trying to come to terms with the news or some shit like that. But anyway.
Well, bro,
you do need to watch it though.
It's well, that's good news that they didn't, because it could have ended on a cliffhanger and then.
No, it ends like if it ends.
Okay, well that's good at least. So I when I first heard it, I'm like, well, I ain't fucking watching it then because I wasn't.
Watch it, dog.
Well, now that I know that it ends I'll watch.
It's all right.
So Netflix is notorious for this shit.
Dude,
they create shit.
I know you say
and they fucking just cancel it.
You told me that, and you're right.
It doesn't matter how popular it is.
So if they do that to the Avatar, it's gonna suck. But I have been watching ones where they end them good after one season, but I do know what you mean, bro. Yeah.
So
those bastards.
One, they raise their prices. They're not giving you anything new for the price hike.
How much is it?
And then they're fucking, I don't know, but they're always raising it. Like every single one of them. It's like clockwork. You know, it's like one raises, the next one does, the next one does. And so they're raising it. They're not giving you nothing new. They're actually taking away shit while they're raising your prices.
What are they taking?
Fucking season 2 of The Brothers.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean?
What's up with so when I don't know, you might not know because, right? Do you have Netflix?
Currently, no.
Okay, so what's up when you go into it and then it has the games? So can you play those for free or?
I think it's part of your, I don't know if it's part of the certain memberships or not, but they got Grand Theft Auto in there, bro. You could go play Vice City in there.
Those are mobile games.
Yeah, you could play Vice City in there.
On the PlayStation for free?
So you can hook up your...
This one's San Andreas, yeah?
Yeah, what you could do is you get your Bluetooth controller from your PlayStation 4, hook it up to your phone, and you can play Grand Theft Auto on your phone with the controller, I think.
What if I pull Netflix up on here? Yeah. You just play it with your PS4 controller?
Pretty sure.
What the fuck, bro? I want to play right now. Let's
end this motherfucker. We're going to play
Cut it. Later, y'all.
Bro, they got Vice City on there and San Andreas.
Wow.
Yeah, and number 3. The original.
We used to go hard on that shit.
Yeah, so if you have Netflix on there, you could play it on there, I'm pretty sure.
There was a second time in my life where I went real hard on that. It was like in my 20s. I went to live with my sister for a while, and my nephew had a PS2, and we would play San Andreas fucking, and I was probably like 25, maybe, you know what I mean? We used to play the fuck out of it, and then I was working on the weekends at the flea market helping... my brother-in-law's dad would sell a bunch of shoes there, and he had a big old setup, and sometimes I'd go help him unload and load it, and then we used to have to drive the box trucks back to this fucking ghetto-ass shipping, not shipping yard, but a ghetto-ass, like, fucking parking yard, you know, and then I would play that game, and it always made me think like I was on a mission trying to get the truck to the fucking yard.
Back it in.
Yeah.
The glowing spot.
Because he'd be like, and there's no plates, so try not to get pulled over. Like, dude, like, fucking
GTA.
Yeah, be
yeah.
dope.
Yeah, no, but I'm pretty sure you have to check it out. Go on there, check it out.
Awesome.
But yeah, man.
Check it out. No, that's it, brother. I did see some good movies going to be coming out. I don't know exactly what. There's a couple horror, couple, some stuff coming. Dune 2 dropped.
Oh yeah. It's got good Rotten Tomatoes too.
Just not too pumped about it.
You've seen the first one. You didn't like the first one.
I couldn't get into it. It was just dragged and it was just slow and just fucking nothing was going on. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need some good fighting action, like some Star Wars style shit.
I don't know about any of that coming up. There's gonna be some good movies this year, though. Last year was a down year for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about any new ones, man.
I got some stuff I know that I want to watch on Netflix.
Oh, Netflix. Got their hooks in there.
Oh, I told you, I started watching that movie.
Which one?
What's it called? Not movie, the show. Shogun.
Oh, yeah, but you couldn't do it.
So I looked it up, though, after I talked to you, and they said that there's an English dub for it.
I would imagine that there is. It's a fucking FX show.
But I couldn't find it. I went back to look for it, and I couldn't find it. But they said there was.
Ghostbusters. Your Ghostbusters is coming out soon, March 22nd.
I'll go check that out.
Damn,
I want to see Imaginary.
Imaginary. What's this one about?
It's a horror movie about that little bear.
Uh-oh. He looks all right. Looks a little scary.
But, yeah, I want to watch that one.
Pop-ups. Oh, shit, that's him there? That's crazy. I don't know, man. Movie season coming up. Big fights coming up. Wrap this motherfucker up till next week. Thanks for tuning in.
You got to put that picture of that cheetah, though, because people are going to be like, what are they talking about, huh?
The hyena.
Oh, yeah, the hyena, sorry.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be big old hyena dick all over the podcast.
Yeah, female. Right on.
Thanks for tuning in, as always. Brand new episode next week.
Thanks for tuning in.
Share, like, support. Love it. Appreciate it. Till next week. AJ and Joe Show. Wow.